in Long Beach. It was a double birthday party, and it was at a rented like residential like house. I thought I was going out for Thai food tonight. I was mistaken. It was at a rented location. We had a lots of fun. However, there was not that much elbow room, so we tried to go outside, and then we froze our ass off out there. I'm putting on Uber right now. I'm in Long Beach. It is like 64 degrees. Someone said it was like 40 degrees last night. I didn't realize it's getting that cold. Because most of the time I'm in the car. I'm plugging up my devices until I get some rides. I had a couple rides earlier. I kind of wanted to stay for the party because they were going to do some dancing, but I didn't know they were going to do all that. You know, when you know you can kind of better prepare for it and be like, okay, well, tonight I'll be here for like 3 or 4 hours, but no one told me that, so I'm just going to bounce. I had a lot of sugar. I had cake. I had Coca-Cola. I had some good food by one of the birthday ladies. She made like homemade food, which was delicious. And I even had some little tiny, I don't know what ethnicity it is, but some little tiny cake. I don't think it's Russian. I don't know if it's Middle Eastern or Persian uh, pastry or what. Let me see. I'm going to roll up out of here a little bit. Let me see on the app what part of town is busy right now. Long Beach usually has a lot of everything's like two dollar signs. So that means it's not like super popping right now. Maybe a little busy, but not like super busy. So that might mean it might be a while before we get some rides. Turning on my hearts while I was going to. I usually just turn on the hearts when I have people in here. If anyone watches, you guys can let me know in the comment section. Do you guys prefer to see my face or do you guys prefer to see the street? And I will not be offended. Since you guys are my viewers, maybe you've never been to California before and you want to know what's going on tonight. Or maybe you have an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend that you want to know what's going on in Long Beach to see if they're out here creeping. I could be your spy. I'm going to turn it around for now. I usually stay out of Long Beach. The closer I am to home, the better. And the way I look at it is because, like, if your car breaks down or anything, you don't want to be like 30 miles away from your house. Plus, Long Beach is known for their cops. They like pull people over left and right, give you all kinds of tickets. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. Everybody knows that about Long Beach. If you don't know, you better figure it out real quick. So I usually just pass through here. We came, we saw, we conquered, and now we're out of here. I'm really tired tonight too, so I think I'll probably be going home early today unless like some caffeine kicks in. That was a fun birthday party though. They were doing poetry readings there, live jazz music. Our friend is a social worker for the homeless people, so a lot of the people there are like actually caring individuals who care about their community and helping people transition from, like living in the shelters or the streets or the hotels, trying to find them some type of adequate shelter, like house or home or apartments. Thank God for people like that who actually care about the people who are suffering in life. Especially right now when it's cold. It's the winter months. No one wants to be out in them streets. And I really feel bad for the women and women with children. It's such a difficult place to be. But I even see poor men out there, like by Venice Beach with like one blanket. I'm at my house where there's shelter, and I think I had like 10 blankets on last night. It was a cold night, so I cannot imagine sleeping outside in the low temperature and then by the ocean. It's horrible. And I know it's horrible because once we were on set, like we were doing night shoots, and I was like, I am never doing this again. It's dark, it's cold, like, and that wind whips by. I just got over a cold, or I'm still kind of getting over it. So I definitely would not want to be outside in the cold. So once again, thank goodness for Laura and her friends. This is a delivery for $3.01. I am not going to do that for 14 minutes. Make it make sense. That does not make sense to me. The only way I'll ever take a small delivery like that is if, like, say there's a bathroom at that location. I'll be like, okay, well, I could stop in there and use the restroom. Otherwise, I try to stay away from those really small ones, especially when it's cold outside. Today, I'm just not feeling that right now. I don't even know if I want to get my steps in tonight. I'm really, like, tired today. So I'm going to try to drive some people around. I might go home and just start all over again tomorrow. Earlier, I was watching some other live streams of some other rideshare drivers and delivery drivers and stuff. And I was learning about new apps, and I was learning about people dashing while doing deliveries in Canada. I was like, wow, I never even stopped to think that you guys, not you guys, but that Uber and these delivery apps are out there in Canada. I don't know why. I never think about it because I haven't been to Canada not once. However, I used to live in Washington State, which is close to Canada. The guy that was doing deliveries out there is really nice. He's talking to us about his favorite food. And one of his favorite foods is Mexican food. That's crazy that even in Canada, people love Mexican food. But he liked all kinds of stuff like steak and stuff too. This is like downtown Long Beach. My friends tell me that they're trying to make Long Beach look like Miami is the goal. So in the future years, it might be like we might be cruising down here like the people do in Miami. I've never been to Miami, so I'm just kind of imagining in my mind what it might look like. Have you guys been to Miami? Let me know in the comment section. All my Los Angeles drivers, did you guys go to the stadium today to drop off other people for the fighting matches? I usually try to stay away from the events because, oh my God, those streets get packed going in and going out. Those two young guys earlier, they were smart. They said they went way early. I'm supposed to come back to Long Beach tomorrow because we're location scouting for our friend's music video. And my friend Dahlia, who's also my co-host on the Spicy Divorce Party Planner show, she's opening up her house so that Craig can film a music video there or use the green screen. But he wants to come over and make sure that it'll fit there before, like, he makes plans there. We're not planning on filming till April, but, you know, people like to look way in advance because if one location doesn't work out, then we move on to another location. It's always smart to think ahead because anything can happen. The day could come, she gets sick, she's locked outside, the green screen don't fit. So someone told me a long time ago, like, always look 2 steps ahead, or in this situation, like 2 months ahead, 3 months ahead. Ah, we got a request. About to take it.
Head to your pickup at 223 Chestnut Avenue.
Chestnut. That reminds me of
In a quarter mile, take right exit 1B toward Anaheim Street West using the right lane.
Reminds me of a Starbucks drink, like chestnut praline or something like that.
Take right exit 1B toward Anaheim Street West.
So tonight I'll probably be doing a lot of rideshare because I'm being lazy. Yesterday I was really focusing hard on, like, getting my
Just ahead,
steps
keep right
in.
toward Long Beach Freeway South using the right lane.
But I made a huge mistake yesterday. I kept on trying to, like, oh my God, I should have got like 20 steps in by now.
Right toward Long Beach Freeway South, then keep left onto Shoreline Drive West.
And what the problem was, on my iWatch, what I thought was keeping track of my steps is actually keeping track of how many calories I was burning. So it's much more difficult to burn a calorie than to get a step in. I had freaking did trips since, like, I don't know, 3 in the afternoon till at least like 11 o'clock at night, and I didn't know what the hell the problem was. So that's what I learned yesterday. Sometimes we make mistakes, we make errors, you know, error is human, and that's what I did. I learned a lesson yesterday.
Using the second lane from the left, keep left onto Shoreline Drive West.
Important thing is I burned off a lot of calories yesterday. The bad part is I didn't make as much money because I was doing food deliveries versus rideshare. Rideshare on Uber, it seems like you make money much more quicker and a lot more easier, honestly.
In a quarter mile, keep right onto Pico Avenue using the right lane.
Down here is the ports for the boats, and some of these streets are so freaking confusing. I'll see, like, I went off the wrong damn one, and this means I might be on this freaking freeway for a long damn time.
In 2 miles, take right exit 1 toward California 47.
I might have to go over this big ass bridge, which is kind of scary because you're, like, really up high over the ocean. Ugh, tell me that's not what we're gonna have to do, but it probably is what we're gonna have to do. Lord. My customer's probably like, where the hell are they? See, this gets scary sometimes. Oh, I don't even know where the hell I'm driving to. And the customer just canceled. Ah! See, it's so easy to get lost over here sometimes. I just want out of here. So, right, I just did was drove around for no damn reason. I always think I know it all, and life will surely humble you and let you know, no, you're not perfect. don't know everything and you make mistakes too. It's like, oh God, why? Why did I mess up like that? Queen Mary left 2 lanes. They say the Queen Mary's supposed to be haunted. A lot of people died on it. I don't know. I don't mess with ghosts, I'll tell you that. I let them do what they do, and I don't even try to go close to them. I try to stay away if there really is such a thing. Oh man, there goes the Queen Mary to the left. I really should be doing some deliveries so I can burn off some of these damn sugar calories. I ate some cake today. Let me see, is this one way? Would it be nice if I could turn the hell away? You guys might see the Queen Mary Seaport. I wasn't trying to do this, but at least you guys will get to see it. I've been in Los Angeles now for like 18 years. I'm starting to get bored with LA. Not to the point where like I want to get up and move, but I definitely want to go travel. And I want to see places like I haven't been to San Francisco yet. I want to go to Big Bear and like rent a cabin, things like that. So this is Queen Mary in front of you guys. Isn't it huge? God, that ship is just massive. I don't know how they built that thing, how it floats, and how it survived all these years. See, this is why I need to get up out of Long Beach. I try to be nice and do a ride share, and look, now I'm just wasting time and gas money and energy that I could be laid up asleep somewhere. Hi. Mhm. You too. Not too long ago, they had like a big old rave out here. I haven't really been to any California raves, but their raves are massive compared to the raves that I went to when I was in high school. Like they have blocks and blocks, like the whole neighborhood is blocked off for their raves. Like over here, they had one before, and I was like jealous. They got music out there. I'm definitely gonna have to go to one day, but I'm like, I really don't think it's really appropriate for like a woman damn near 50 to be at a rave. It looks fun, but I feel kind of odd being this old at a rave. I don't know. I guess I could go like with my boyfriend or something for like one day, but it's definitely not something I don't think I should be going to all the time. And another festival that I want to go to is the reggae festival. Like every year I say I'm going to go and I never get to go. And that's in Long Beach. I love reggae music. I like that scene a lot, but I try not to get too caught up in it because I don't really smoke weed, and I don't really want to feel like that's the life for me. A lot of times I come over here, I have regular customers who come over here to go to Catalina. So they have to take this ship. It's like the Catalina Express. And there's only certain ports they can get it, like in Long Beach. Where else? Oh my gosh, what is the name of the city? It's like Newport, San Pedro. And there's more ports too. But those are the only locations where they could catch the Catalina Express. So sometimes my customers let me know in advance that they want to go there. I still haven't been to Catalina Express. I mean, Catalina Island. I want to go. So, see, I've been in California for 18 years, and there's still some things I still need to see. I'm going to share my stream. Maybe some of my Facebook friends will come on here. Told you Long Beach police be out here like hard. This car's lagging. We got a request. Hopefully I don't get lost again. Oh,
Just ahead, keep left onto I-710 north, then take right exit 1B.
we're going to Harbor City after we pick these people up. I used to live in Harbor City.
In a quarter mile, take right exit 1B toward Anaheim Street West using the right lane.
There's nothing too pretty in Harbor City. I wouldn't recommend living there. A lot of people on drugs.
Take right exit 1B toward Anaheim Street West. In a quarter-mile, turn right on Caspian Avenue. Turn right on Caspian Avenue. Turn right on West Cowell Street, then pick up Oksana on the right.
Oksana.
Pick up Oksana on the right.
Hello.
Hello.
For Oksana?
Yes, it's me.
Okay.
Head to your pickup at Head to your drop-off at 25521 Senator Avenue. Turn left on Harbor Avenue.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on West Pacific Coast Highway using the left lane. Turn left on West Pacific Coast Highway. In a quarter mile, make a slight left turn to stay on East Pacific Coast Highway. Make a slight left turn to stay on East Pacific Coast Highway. In a quarter mile, keep left onto Pacific Coast Highway using the right 3 lanes. Keep left onto Pacific Coast Highway. In a quarter mile, turn right on Senator Avenue. Turn right on Senator Avenue. Just ahead, drop off Oksana. Drop off Oksana. It's here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On the left. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Get some rest. Take care. Hey, that racked on extra $9.63, and it wasn't a difficult ride at all. I didn't have to go out in that cold either. Stalking Angela. So
Flexibility is the embodiment of youthfulness. How old do you think I am? Do you guess I'm 45? Yes, this is me at 45, and my body can do things today I could not.
Hello, I'm Melissa Doyle. This is Sunday Night. Dr. Angela J is truly remarkable. She's been through absolute hell, been face to face with evil, a crazed stalker determined to destroy her. But it began quite innocently. Just like thousands of other women, Angela went online on Tinder looking for a soulmate. And for a while there, she thought she'd found him, but she was wrong.
psychopath.
He wanted to destroy me. Alright, are you with him now? Can you tell me? Good for you. Are you with the patient now? It wasn't good enough to take my life and take me away from all my friends and family. He had to physically actually destroy my body as well.
Oh, hell no.
This is the story of a woman's worst fear.
He was going to force her to have sex with me. Tie her up. He was going to strangle her. Put petrol on her and then kill her.
He wanted me to be ruined for anyone else. The nice guy she met on Tinder before he turned bad.
Wow, just got blown away. Absolutely blown away.
Is the offender still nearby?
We don't know.
The neighbour who risked his own life to save her.
I heard her scream and I was going in there one way or another. He would have got it. I just felt absolutely invincible that day. The adrenaline was just unbelievable. It's just, I would have just done anything.
And in spite of the horror she's been through, the determination of this young woman to help others like her.
I have, in some ways, no choice but to be a strong woman and make a difference.
Angela J was a young, hard-working doctor delivering babies.
I used to live down this
She was
street
raised
with my
in Port
ex-boyfriend.
Macquarie on the New South Wales mid-north coast.
Glad I don't live here
Bringing life
anymore.
into the world and,
I was wondering why this
fascinating
neighborhood
to
looked a little
be a mom
familiar.
And her partner, and seeing that look in her eyes, like, it's just beautiful.
Like Lomita. I don't like
couldn't see
Lomita.
myself doing anything else.
She grew up with her single mum, Susan.
She's a very caring woman. She's just absolutely magnificent girl. I'm so proud of her.
And her sister and best friend, Danielle.
She is such a strong individual. She knows exactly what she wants. She's incredibly caring.
In her early 20s, Angela married Ben. Not long after, he joined the Navy. But their busy lives soon pulled them apart. So at 27, she began to look for a new man. Do you believe in love?
I definitely believe in love. It's just that magical feeling that you get. You just know that you have that deep connection with someone.
And like many young women, she tried the popular dating app Tinder.
It just basically comes up with people in your area that fit the criteria that you've set. Basically making a decision about the vibe that you get from that person based on a few photographs.
It's
Head
like
to your
winning the
pickup
lotto,
on Kasiwa
actually
Street.
finding someone on there that actually is compatible with you.
Pretty soon,
Tinder's
Angela
usually
found
like a hookup
potential
spot.
match, a 36-year-old insurance manager. Your first impression when you came across Paul Lambert on Tinder, what did you think?
In his photos, he looked just kind of like a normal guy. Had, looked pretty handsome in a couple of photos. So I was like, yeah, we'll have a chat, see where this goes.
You said that when you matched, you were both after the same thing. What were you after?
A serious relationship, basically.
Soon, Paul Lambert was travelling from his home in Sydney to Port Macquarie to see Angela.
I think after our second date, it basically came up that we both had married before and that it didn't work out. We were ready to settle down again and just find that life partner.
Paul had recently moved from Brisbane and, strangely, had changed his name to Paul Scales to Paul Lambert. But on his Facebook page, he had plenty of friends, and he seemed to be a kind uncle, taking his nephews fishing. What was he like?
He was very charming, very attentive. It was, I guess, a lot very early on. Like, it was all very fast in that he, wanted to take me out to dinner straight away. Was funny, seemed very intelligent, seemed to be driven at work. Basically was ticking all the right boxes that you would look for in a potential partner.
Before long, Angela was ready to introduce him to her family.
This tall, good-looking, very confident, well-presented man.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Tello Avenue.
I've ever seen in my life.
I actually messaged her and gave her the tick of approval, and I said, I'm so happy you found Paul. He's great.
I just said to my husband, oh my God, he's a breath of fresh air. He's such a nice man.
Call it male intuition, but Susan's husband, Bill, wasn't
Turn
so
right
sure.
on Tello Avenue.
He shook his head. Within 5 minutes of meeting him, he said to me, there's something wrong with him.
Oh, wow.
And I said, you're very unkind, saying something like that when you've just met somebody. And he said, no, Susan, we're going to be picking up the pieces down the track with this. Mark my word.
At first, his intensity seemed sweet, but soon it was all too much. Angela, feeling smothered, decided they had no future and attempted to break up.
He was extremely upset, was crying. He just seemed a bit broken. I kind of felt guilty that, have I led him on? It's an awful feeling hurting someone.
But Paul just wouldn't accept it was over.
He started threatening to kill himself,
Psychopath.
telling me that he
In
was
a quarter
going to
mile,
jump
pick
the
up Kate on the left.
I think I started to feel worried about my safety as well. She was hiding the fact that he was mostly blackmailing her, that he was going to end his life if she were to break up with him.
To keep the peace, Angela agreed he could come to her school reunion here in a sports club on the Central Coast. In the end, I agreed, okay, you can come, but
Pick up gate on the left.
you just need to just act very normal. I don't want you to make a scene. I didn't want someone's life on my conscience. But at 1 a.m., Angela's friends called her sister Danielle to come and collect her. She was just a
Hi,
mess.
for Kate.
Absolutely
Okay.
in tears. And there Paul was yelling at me. I was worried for him and what he was potentially capable of, and worried about
Head to your
other
drop-off at
safety
Driftwood
as well,
Motel.
that I really just wanted to get away from him. There's a secret method to sell literally thousands of books on Amazon every month that doesn't involve being an author. In fact, there's a set and forget system developed by my
Just ahead,
friend
turn right on
Alex
Hurley
Kaplan,
Avenue.
and it allows
Please
me
use
to
your
sell
seatbelt
5
for your
figures
safety.
worth of these books every single month, almost completely on autopilot. It's funny, most people never had any aspirations of being an author, but with this system, you don't have to write a
Turn
single
right on
word.
Hurley
In
Avenue.
fact, I learned about these particular types of products that you can sell on Amazon that has 70% margins, that never breaks when it ships, that you can ship for free, and it's virtually completely automated.
Just
And
ahead,
you can
turn
sell
right
again
on
and
Lomita
again
Boulevard.
without having to buy more inventory. So no running out of stock, ebooks, and audiobooks. And you know what I discovered? As well as the
Turn
vast
right on
margins,
Lomita
the
Boulevard.
competition is way lower than anything else online. I couldn't believe how easy it was. Not only do you not need to write the books or narrate the audiobooks yourself, you don't even necessarily have to pay anyone else to do it. There's a couple of little hacks where you can sell stuff using completely free methods. It's a completely legal.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Hawthorne Boulevard using the left lane.
Covered in Alex's upcoming. So in the space of a 10-minute drive, I had heard that she's getting emotionally blackmailed, that he's going to kill himself, that he's bashed his ex-wife, that he's not supposed to be in New South Wales, and he has a criminal record. Suddenly, it was clear this was not just an intense
Turn left
man
on Hawthorne Boulevard.
It started to escalate. I received a message from a man named Dan, who was claiming to be his good friend, and that he'd witnessed him try to kill himself, that he'd run out onto the street and a truck had swerved and missed him. Obviously, I was very confused, but I immediately felt very guilty. Angela had no idea that Dan was in fact for himself. Finally, a worried Danielle insisted they go to the police. I put in his name, Paul Lambert. Boom, criminal history. He looked us dead smack in the eyes and goes, this guy is known to police very well, but he's more of a threat to himself than to you. Angela drove home 4 hours north to Port. But Paul Lambert was not giving up. That Sunday, Lambert arrives by plane from Sydney.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Pacific Coast Highway.
A white Corolla, telling the clerk, I've had an argument with my girlfriend, and I'm here to make amends. He wasn't going to take no for an answer in this relationship. I said to her, please give me a call when you get home, and make sure every single lock
Turn right on
is
Pacific
locked on
Coast
those
Highway.
doors, and every single window is secure. Sunday afternoon, Lambert comes here to Angela's house, unannounced, and carrying luggage. He has a loud argument with Angela, overheard by the neighbours. He was there waiting for me at my doorstep. So I gave him his things and told him to leave my property, and that I never wanted to.
In a quarter mile, make a U-turn to stay on Pacific Coast Highway using the left lane.
To contact me, and that I don't want him to come to my house, or at least I never want to see him again. He was scaring me, and I told her you're scaring me, and I just really want you to go away. Lambert has disappeared down this laneway between the houses. Angela calls the police to tell them what's happened and asks for an apprehended violence order. Lambert has left, but he's far from leaving her alone. He started sending me, basically threatening Turn right, then drop off Kate on the right. You want to see your house? I have stolen some of your keys. I was just sitting in my house afraid, not knowing what to do.
Is it in here?
It's right there. It's okay. I'll walk over there.
Oh,
That's
okay. Sorry about that.
It's alright. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Take care.
Terrified me. How do you take that? So I, of course, ran to my neighbor's house. And knocked at their door and somehow tried to tell them, like, look, there's a man that I recently dated who I think is thinking about hurting me. She started talking and saying all these texts. This guy had sent her, then she called the police and the police were on the way.
I just had this sixth sense there was something going to happen with this girl.
I keep getting customers back to back.
I was so ashamed that I was in this situation at all. I just felt like I couldn't tell anyone. Paul Lambert ramps up the pressure.
I heard a noise and I woke Angela up. I said, what the hell is that noise?
And gets ready to strike. She doesn't know that hiding in the walk-in wardrobe of her bedroom is the man planning to rape and kill her.
Hell no.
Dr. Angela J has come back to work here at Port Macquarie Base Hospital. She's hoping Paul Lambert has left town, but he's stalking her every move. On Monday, we now know Lambert checked into the Rotary Lodge for families and friends of patients. He pretended he had a sick friend in a mental ward. It's right across the road from where Angela was delivering babies. She's hoping Paul Lambert has left town, but fears he won't give up. I considered telling my work colleagues what was going on. Maybe not, but at least enough to say, oh, hey, don't stress or anything, but if I don't show up to work, you should probably call the police. Watching from Rotary Lodge was Paul Lambert. In room 17, police later found empty cigarette packets, fruit and drink cans with Lambert's DNA. He clearly spent a lot of time peering out of this window, watching Angela's movements to and from the hospital.
Did you know that you could be generating 10 grand a month or more by simply teaching other people what you already know, extract that into an online course and sell it around the world fast? This is Kerry Eagler. He's generating 7 figures teaching other people e-commerce. And this is Joanna Tompkins. She just had a 30 grand month teaching nail technicians how to get more clients. This is Edward Taylor. He's generated multiple 6 figures teaching visual effects artists around the world how to get better. And this is Paul Martin. He just generated 30 grand inside 3 weeks by reselling his course that he hadn't even made to magicians. And what do all these people have in common? Well, they simply decided to turn the expertise that they already had, put that down into an online.
In a quarter-mile, turn right.
Around the world. And from experience, it's the fastest way to generate a lot of revenue without having to do any one-on-one coaching, consulting, done-for-you agency services, any of that stuff. It's much more efficient and fun. And because the most efficient way of teaching people at scale around the world is by simply creating a digital clone of
Turn right.
that you already know, recording that into an on-demand course, and then selling it to everyone around the world, around the clock, all the time. And with over 500 clients personally, I know the exact repeatable process that can take you from 0 to 7 figures in pretty much any niche. And in terms of what you could be teaching, I've got clients in niches that range from drumming to yoga, landscape gardening,
Turn
real
left.
estate, anxiety coaching to maths teachers, literally anything in between. It doesn't matter what you teach, with a repeatable process, you can very quickly extract what you know right now, put it into an online course, get up to 10 grand a month, and more, very, very fast. You might be wondering, Carl, that sounds amazing, but what would I teach? How would I know how to sell it and market it? What would I need to do to get started right now? Well, I've just finished up a brand new training, and it's going to show you the 5 evolutionary steps that
For Rachel? Hi there.
inserting your knowledge in an online course in this video.
Head to your drop-off at Harbor Care Center.
In this free training, I'm going to show you how to define your niche, kind of concrete exactly what
seatbelt for your safety.
I just felt like I couldn't tell anyone. Like, I'm a doctor. I'm gonna be an obstetrician. I care for people. I don't need to be taken care of. I can take care of myself. I fix things. Like, I don't need help.
But Angela's mum, Susan, is worried. I walked into work that morning. I walked straight up to my boss's office and I said, I need some time off work. And he goes, why? And I said, I need to go and spend some time with Angela. I fear for her life.
Mum basically came straight up to Port Macquarie and stayed with me for a few days and cooked me meals and took care of me.
But Lambert started bombarding her with dozens of calls and text messages.
Huh?
It's Australian.
Is it Australian?
Yeah, it is.
Are you Australian?
Yeah.
I have friends from New Zealand.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause they come down here to California and then they go to Mexico for
Okay.
for procedure to lose weight.
Oh, really? What procedure?
I think it's called a sleeve
Sleep. Like, for what?
for their stomach so they won't eat as
Oh, I
much.
think that's like a gastric
Yeah. Uh-huh.
band.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What are you doing in Los Angeles? Do you live?
My auntie's in hospice.
Oh.
She's only got days left. So
Oh.
I flew from
Oh.
Australia yesterday.
Oh.
Only landed today.
How long do you plan on staying here?
Not long, just till tomorrow.
Oh.
I've got cousins here as well, so I'm going to see them after.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Has your aunt lived here for a long time?
She's been here for a long time. About
Okay.
20 years.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's I think her late 60s or early 70s.
Oh
Actually,
man.
late 60s.
Oh man, she's still young.
I know.
That's horrible.
It's crazy.
I'm glad you got to come and see her though.
Oh, yeah.
Are you leaving the hospital now or are you going there now?
I'm going to the hospital now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a really hard thing to do.
I know. I wish I was coming here for more positive.
Yeah. Do you come here often or is this your first time?
I've been here many times. I used to be an air hostess for Qantas.
You used to be an air hostess?
Yes, for Qantas.
Okay. The airline, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
I've been here many times.
Okay. Yeah, that's a rough thing. Does she have a husband or anything?
He actually passed away a few weeks ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And he didn't tell me that he had cancer this whole time.
Did she know he did?
I'm not too sure.
Oh.
She never told me.
Oh.
I feel like he may not have told her.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So he just died unexpectedly, kind of.
No, he knew.
He
But
knew.
he didn't share it. He only shared it with a select few.
Oh man.
I think because I don't.
Does she have an illness as well?
No, she had a stroke around COVID.
Oh.
And to be honest, I reckon it's the vaccine.
Oh.
She had a vaccine injury from the AstraZeneca.
From the vaccine?
I believe it's from the vaccine.
Okay.
She's young.
Oh man.
After she had the second shot of AstraZeneca, she had a stroke.
Oh no.
Yeah. And she's never been the same since.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stepdad died during COVID too.
Oh no. Why?
He had cancer, but it sucked because it was during COVID, so like we couldn't go in his room physically because of COVID. Yeah, so we didn't. We had to like see him through the window. It was horrible.
Wow. Yeah, it was a crazy time back then, wasn't it?
It really was. It's horrible. Does she have sisters here?
She's got a sister that arrived from LA.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, not LA. I mean, Australia.
Uh-huh.
She lives in Australia as well. But she arrived, I think, on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not close with her. I call her the evil auntie.
Oh, my God. We all got one of those, don't we?
I have to see her tonight. They invited me to go to dinner
Oh,
with my
man.
cousins, and I have to see my evil auntie, and I'm really looking forward to it.
We all got one of those. That's how I look at one of my aunts. I'm like, I think she sold my grandmother's house and didn't tell us and left my uncle.
This is what my auntie is. She's just the reason she lives in Australia is because she used my brother and I to get permanent residency.
In Australia?
Yeah, because once my dad died, she just wanted to be a carer, and then when she got her permanent residency, she gave us to the government. So she lives in Australia now.
Oh man.
And so she's now here, and she's done a lot of things with the land, like land, and try to fabricate documents to say that my grandmother has given it to her and my other auntie. It's crazy.
Oh yeah,
Just
they're so
money hungry.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Evil.
those. Yeah. That's horrible. Yeah, I still to this day don't know whether my aunt sold the house.
Wow. I'd rather people just like. Anyways, you
Yeah,
don't die with your possessions.
that's
Like,
true.
what's important is family and looking out for each other.
True. Well, and why did your aunt move here?
I'm not too sure. She got married.
Okay.
Filipino, also Filo.
She's Filipino?
Yeah, she's Filipino.
Your aunt?
My aunt.
Okay. My grandpa's from the Philippines.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Your grandpa?
Mhm.
Yeah, so your part's Filipino.
My last name is Bautista.
Wow, Batista.
That's my grandpa's last name.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
Well, you know what's cool? My mom keeps wanting to go to Australia because she likes the Australian actors there.
Yeah, like.
I don't know any of them, but she always talks.
Nicole Kidman, Margot Robbie.
I don't know which one she likes, but I think she's off of watching a TV show or something. And then she always talks about, I think there's an actress out there that's part Filipino too, that she likes, some girl. No, I think it's a young girl too. I don't know her name. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you're Filipino and Australian?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Australian.
Wow, what a unique combination.
No, but I'm full Filipino.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was raised in Australia.
Okay. Were you born in Australia?
I was born in the Philippines.
In the Philippines? I've never been to the Philippines, but I want to go so bad.
You should go. You should
Yeah.
go to either Boracay or Palawan.
Okay.
Yeah, or Siargao. Those are beautiful islands.
I think my grandpa came from like some northern part of it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the city. I used to think it was Luzon, but it's not. Mhm.
So do you have your grandfather's surname?
I have my grandpa's last name.
Your grandpa's.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on Vermont Avenue using the left lane.
Yeah. So I want to go. I'm hoping it would be nice to go this year.
Yeah.
So your aunt here is Filipino too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man.
As much as I don't really want to see my evil auntie.
Turn left on Vermont Avenue.
To go, just ignore her and just be brave and face her. And
do you have any other relatives with you that you're close to?
My cousins are there. They're staying with my other cousin, who I've never met.
Okay.
And my evil auntie's staying with her as well.
Oh man.
So we're all going there to have dinner tonight.
How old are your cousins?
They're older than me. They're like probably late 30s.
Okay.
I'm 35.
And
they're about late 30s, I'd say.
Well, at least you have them to kind of support you.
Yeah.
It feels even worse if you're there by yourself. Yeah, so that's good. You have to. Are you pretty close with them?
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay.
I mean, we don't talk every day. We all live in different parts of the world.
Oh,
One's
man.
in London, the other one's in New York.
Wow.
So, so we don't really feel living our own lives.
I know, that's how it is. My sister, one of them lives in Arizona and the other one lives in Washington State. Most of my family's in Arizona, though.
I see.
It's just me and my daughter here, but she lives with her boyfriend, so we don't even live together. She's 27.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a grandma, too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thank you. In my mind, I'm young, but those kids say something different. The gray hair is starting to say something different.
I've got gray hairs too.
Oh my! I think they came at 30. I think
mine as well.
Yeah.
I'm 35 and all I have to comb my hair every.
I'm telling
2 weeks to my roots.
I know it. They pop up really quick.
My auntie, the one in hospital, she used to always pull her white hairs.
Oh
and
man.
now her hair's like very sparse. They used to tell her not
Oh
to.
no.
Yeah, it's not good for your grey hairs.
Oh
Because
no.
eventually they just won't grow.
Mhm. That's horrible that that damn shot got her ill.
There's a lot of people who had vaccine injury that people aren't aware of.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't think my mom ended up taking the shot because she has diabetes and like heart problems or something, so she didn't want to do it.
That's good. I didn't do it myself either.
Okay, yeah. Some people decided not to.
Yeah.
You know what? And after I took one is when I freaking got the damn virus. Is when I got sick. Yeah. Thankfully, I was able to bounce back, but yeah.
Did you get both or just the one?
I think I've had like 3 shots now, if I'm not mistaken. I got all the requested ones though, that's for sure. Because a lot of jobs won't even let you work without it, unfortunately. Are you flying out tomorrow?
Flying out tomorrow evening already.
Okay, good. At least it's at nighttime.
I just wanted to be just happy to say goodbye to my auntie. Got to go back to work next week.
Is she gonna be at home or is she at the hospital?
She's at the hospital.
Is that where she's gonna end up staying?
Yes.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah, we had to deal with hospice with my grandmother and my stepdad, so I know all about hospice.
I have no idea.
Mm.
My grandmother, she wasn't in hospital when she passed away. She was at home, so.
That's nice.
So I'm not sure, like.
Uh huh.
Yeah, how it works.
Yeah, you can have hospice either at your house or stay in the hospital. Yeah, so if she had relatives that were willing to let her go to the house, hospice could go over there. She could pass away at home. That's what my grandmother did. Does she have kids?
Yeah, she's got 3 kids.
Do they live here?
One's in London, and the other one's in the Philippines, and the other one's in New York.
Oh, no, so none of them are here.
Oh, no, 2 of them are here.
Okay, yeah, just temporarily though, huh?
Yeah, one arrived last week, the other one, Tuesday, the other one arrived on Friday, and I've arrived today.
Oh, man.
I'm not her daughter. I mean,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just us.
Oh, man. Such a tough time.
Yeah.
Did you fly out here by yourself?
Yes, by myself.
Okay.
I have staff travel.
You have what?
So I have staff travel, so.
Oh, are you still working for an airline?
Not anymore, but I get to keep my staff travel for another.
Oh wow.
Till 2029.
Oh wow.
So the duration of my employments with Qantas, I get to keep it the same duration once I resign.
Wow.
So I thankfully got business. And only paid $450.
Okay.
Bucks.
Oh, that's wonderful.
One way.
Oh, one way.
Great. I know. But that's Aussie dollar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. I used to work for the airlines, but not as a flight attendant, as a gate and ticket agent.
Oh, how long were you doing that for?
Not too long, because I was going to college full time, and my daughter was like 5. It was just too much. But I did like having flight benefits. I thought that was cool.
Oh, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have? Did you have it after you resigned? Or
no,
because only the time you were working there.
Yeah, you're lucky you got yours.
Yeah.
I did that. Did you work for that company for a long time?
6 years.
Yeah, I don't even think I was there that long. I was probably there, if even a year, not that long, because it was just too much. I wish I could have made it.
Even flying can be too much.
I've heard.
It just takes a toll on your body. You just lose a night's sleep a week, and yeah.
Oh yeah, most jobs take a lot out of you.
Passengers and just being away all the time.
Mhm. Yeah, that's rough. Sounds fun, but it could be rough. If you have Instagram, you can add me on.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe when I go to Australia with my mom, I'll see you one day. Or if you ever come out here.
What's your name?
On there, it's I think the handle is Spice,
Spice.
the letter C, like cat, and then the word Butters, Spicy Butters, and then I think underscore. That's the handle.
Oh, there it is.
Cassandra Bautista?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Wow, you've got lots of followers.
I be following a lot of people, so sometimes it won't let me follow nobody, but I'll message you on there so that way we can still keep in touch. Yeah, it's such a rough time. That's all I know is that's difficult. That's really nice that you're able to fly to another country though to see her. Hmm.
In a quarter-mile, turn left.
I want to so bad. The ocean on there looks beautiful, and
it's just crystal clear, very like powdery white sand.
oh my god.
I haven't been in a while, but
How often do you go there?
oh well, last time I went was 2018.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, so I'm definitely due.
Okay.
And my last is I haven't traveled since 2019.
Okay.
So this is my first flight overseas since then.
Okay. Does it take a long time to get from Australia to the Philippines?
Not long. It takes about 7.5.
Cause I'm thinking like hopefully this year I'll go to New Zealand, Australia, and the Philippines since I think they're somewhat close to each other, aren't they?
New Zealand? Oh, it's like a 2-hour flight.
Okay, so since I'm there, I might as well just go to all three places.
Yeah, definitely. Where in New Zealand do you think you're going?
Turn left, then drop off Rachel.
I don't remember what part the ladies live, but they tell me they do farming, and if I go there specifically to go see them.
Yes.
Okay, we're going in here, right? Let's see. Yeah, looks like. Trying to look because when when my dad was passing, my stepdad, we went to all these facilities,
Oh,
so they all look familiar. Well, it was so nice talking to you,
yes,
Rachel. Please
likewise,
stay in
thank
touch.
you. I'll do the tip on mine on the Uber.
Okay,
Thank you so
give
much.
a hug to your aunt.
Thank you.
Be all right. Strong.
Talking pretty rational at the moment. That's because I'm me. I don't know how long I'm still going to be me.
Calmly, Lambert warns that police should guard Angela
I just need to make sure that I can't turn up there.
and her mother and sister because his alter ego might attack them.
You need to get a police officer to assist us amongst because they know they live on the Central Coast.
Then he asks how Angela is.
Is she alive? She's alive. Just want to talk to her, right, and tell her that I'm so sorry about what happened to her. I tried to stop it, you know? She's never going to speak to me. Can I meet with you? Have a talk. Mate. I need to take my own life.
Head to your pickup at 21227 South Figueroa. Just ahead, turn left on South Figueroa Street using the left lane.
To track where he is. Now 150 kilometers north of Port Macquarie. Here at the Archfield Station Road overpass.
Turn left on South Figueroa Street.
They fling spikes in front of Lambert's car, bringing him to a halt. As Lambert jumps from his car, he pulls a knife. It's clear he won't surrender peacefully. Coming up, Lambert's
Hey,
final
Delia.
showdown with
I see
police.
you sending me
Lambert
text
emerges
messages.
with a knife, threatening police. They try to taser him, but it fails. And his darkest
you guys hear that last conversation. The girl is Filipino and lives in Australia, where my mom wants to visit. That's so awesome. But it was really sad that her aunt's passing away. She's in hospice, so it's such a difficult time. But I'm glad I got to talk to her, kind of comfort her and comfort one another. Well, hopefully now I got a new friend.
In a quarter mile, make a U-turn to stay on South Figueroa Street using the left lane.
There's no coincidences that I'm listening to a videos about Australia and she pops up.
Make a U-turn to stay on South Figueroa Street.
Secrets revealed.
Pick up Regina on the right.
And he'll always be a monster in my box. As Angela is rushed into hospital in Port Macquarie, 2 hours after the attack, Paul Lambert is fleeing north on the highway when he's stopped by police.
Hi, for Regina? Yes. Okay.
Lambert searches with a knife.
Head to your drop-off at Airport Marina Honda.
But it fails. Lambert then runs 500 meters, brandishing his knife. 2 police officers shoot him down, firing many shots.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
He was gone and he couldn't hurt me anymore or come back to get me one day. It was a huge, huge relief.
When we walked in the hospital, Angela said he'd been shot dead. And you just don't even know how to react with something like that. The relief more than anything.
I want to say euphoric sense, like, I somehow got away and he's gone. I don't have to worry, like, I'm well and truly safe.
Safe, but badly wounded. Angela has 11 stab wounds to her body.
Jeez.
Remarkably, within weeks, she was back at work delivering babies.
She's so strong, physically and mentally. She was strong enough to fight off a 6-foot-something big man and get away. And then strong to...
In a quarter mile, turn right on I-110 north using the right lane.
That it's going to be okay.
My daughter doesn't have to worry about this monster any longer. Because Paul Lambert is a monster. And he'll always be a monster in my box.
But somehow, this monster had a charming side. Just months before, with football legend Wally Lewis,
Turn right on I-110 north.
$1,000 for an old school friend.
I had some State of Origin tickets to the stadium and thought I'll just try and raffle them off.
In 1.5 mile, keep right onto I-405 north.
Campaign to help buy an assistance dog for his friend's autistic daughter.
Wow, I'm blown away. Absolutely blown away.
Yet this same man had a dark history.
Because I've kind of forgotten that I had to look at the stuff in the backyard. I lived in the backyard to go bring it to the other house. So she felt like one of my friends, but I didn't mention about
Right onto I-405 north using the right 2 lanes.
It's like, it's always
5 north.
I'm not about to distract my mom. Like, lately, it's one thing prevent kids from going missing. So I just got out of the car and I'm like, Mom, just leave me alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Like, it's a sticky situation. Like, because it's still her mom and it's still her sister. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to just really. I mean, like he does for sure wanna. So he wants to just. There's something wrong with them. Like
Yeah,
for sure,
seriously,
there's
something's
something wrong with
wrong.
them. Like.
I-405 north.
Well, this is not the guy from today that helped me pay my bills. This is the other guy I'm on that helped me pay my bills. No, this is the other one that just did the AAA. Yeah, this is my one of my credit card. Yeah, I gotta get away from my family. I'm 2 minutes, like 2 minutes from the location, because now I'm like ready. I invited the police on Tuesday, but she just really got on my nerves. Like, that's upset me. Like, I get it. Like, you're not about to harass me when your mom treats me terribly. Like, all you need to say is, I don't want you to treat me. Like, don't listen to when I vent. Don't have an input there if you're gonna feel offended by anything. Listening, you have input. Now for something to convince you, now you feeling offended. Like, bro, don't listen.
In a half-mile, keep left to stay on I-405 north using the third lane from the right. I-405 north. In 2 miles, take right exit 47 toward La Cienega Boulevard.
She called me, like, way too late. She really don't think I got the like, oh, I don't never let you drive my cousin Brandon. I had to tell her again. I try to say that everybody, I would never let you drive my cousin unless somebody drive it. First of all, how I drive my car and how I drive someone else's car is and she said, I did it. I just drive fast. Okay? You got a fast car, you're supposed to drive fast. Okay? And then she said, and also, if I feel like somebody don't have the financial funds, it's okay. I have to sit up there. It's like, why you putting the money? Like,
In a half-mile, take right exit 47 toward La Cienega Boulevard using the second lane from the right.
I don't know. Like, I think she just sent them my number. She just said I was there. I don't know. Yeah, girl. Yeah.
Take right exit 47 toward La Cienega Boulevard.
Yeah, I told her that. She was like, well, I'm better than you. And, I would never let you drive mine. So I have access to all this stuff right now.
Keep left toward La Cienega Boulevard.
it's a lease. You're not even financing that car. It's a lease Tesla. Like it's real. Like you can't even afford the price of the car. Like why is you even saying all of that? It's leased. You wouldn't have that much money if you didn't have that life insurance policy that you had. Like that's what you owe. Like you need to really like yeah. Don't live in a mansion and views. Like why you like
It's too much. You need to go, okay? Go get your honey. Go get your baby. Get yourself an apple. Your aunt.
well, she had me pay for the other room in the other house, so she wants they I forgot I had left like a basket or something in the backyard of her house. She wants me to move it literally 2 minutes down the street to the room. It's like it's a really that big of a deal. It's one basket that's in the backyard that you can literally drive 2 minutes down the street and put it in the room. Like that's the thing that be irking me. They act like I got a whole spill of everything everywhere in the house. This one basket that's in the backyard that can just be transported to the other room. They just want to see me. They just want to have access to me. Like I'm mad that I didn't answer my phone. Like it's weird. Just move it. I don't care.
Ryan, this is really wild. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is kind of crazy.
In a quarter mile, turn left on West Centinela Avenue. Saturday. And that's it. Like
Well, we ain't gonna. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, they come to the office. Like you said, like I have to focus on being nice.
that's where I'm at now, and it's starting to spill out. I didn't think turn left on West Centinela Avenue. I don't care, but it's starting to spill out more through me too. And it's just like usually I'm just like, oh, just feeling the energy. Like now that I'm like I don't care because I'm tired of feeling like that. Now it's a whole ordeal where you like acting like you so mad at me. If I say how I feel about your mom, which you already know I do. Well, okay, go be with your mom, and I'll go be over there working. Like I don't care. You don't change nothing in my life.
Right.
That's where I'm at. Anybody could like exit to the nearest door.
Period.
Like
You got a lot going on. You got a lot to focus on right now.
I had too much to focus on right now. Like
In your place, this, that, and the other. Like that is a lot of energy in itself. So
yeah, like she could be mad. She did say bye, but I'm just like, girl, you just did the most right now.
yeah, she's probably regretting it.
I hope so, because don't do that to me, man. And now I don't feel comfortable. I'm not never gonna vent to you because that's the main thing what we talk about. I don't got nothing else to talk about. Not too much.
Damn. Damn.
For real.
Oh yeah. So what was your other cousin there?
Miranda?
No. What's the other one that I met? The Virgo.
Oh, Valencia. No, Valencia had to take her son to a basketball game, so she couldn't make it. I'd tell you, that conversation probably wouldn't have even came up if Valencia was there, because Valencia would have been like, She probably wouldn't have even said it in front of Valencia, because she likes to, like, I don't know, I'm learning a lot about Clarice, too, as we speak, too. Clarice is Aquarius, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah, she wouldn't have liked that. I know. What's her name? Valencia.
Yeah, Valencia.
Oh yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't
She
have
would have
liked
been
that. She
like,
would have been like,
Yeah. Valencia would have been like, no.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Like, like, girl, what make you even say that?
Right. And then it went silent for a while, and then she brought it up again. Like, I'm not trying to go back and forth with you. I know you like to vent when you talking about things, but you're not about to disrespect my mom. Just like, girl.
Seriously, the next time you see her and she says you're gonna have to tell her like you're not
In
speaking
a
her
quarter
anymore.
mile, turn left. Yeah, I'm definitely not. We can talk about everything else under the sun. Like, definitely not that. And maybe she'll say the same thing.
Then drop off Regina.
Like, good. And when she says it, just let her know, like, yeah, because I didn't appreciate what you said, because you also been about your mom to me. So, in the best of everyone's interest, yeah, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Take a little break from her.
Definitely. She was just trying to tell me come to Texas with things. Okay.
Texas.
Yes.
Why would you go to Texas?
Drop off Regina.
Girl. Her boyfriend's birthday.
Is it right
Going
here?
to Texas. Her dad is over there. Thank
Have
you.
a good night.
Good night.
All right, take care.
Thank you. Forgot all of that.
Okay, you guys. So now we're closer to my part of town. We're like in Culver City area, which I'm happy. Like, I'm glad that I got some customers coming out this way. Now I gotta go find the restroom. Oh, there's a bathroom right here. They let me use it yesterday, so hopefully I can use it tonight as well. Chevron is like the savior for the rideshare drivers. Chevron and 76. I'm gonna just leave the camera rolling up in here while I run up in there, and I will be back. I'm so happy that Chevron let me use the bathroom. So you guys remember Chevron and 76. They are rideshare drivers' best friend. When people just don't give you a hassle and just let you use the restroom. Makes life so much easier. So you guys get to hear all the drama I hear when I'm driving people around. We got to be with people through all their different emotions: anger, betrayal, death, pain, sadness. We're like a counselor on wheels. So now we're getting close to the Culver City Mall. It's barely like 7:54 a.m. 7:54 p.m. So it's still fairly early. I try to stay up and work as many hours that I know, like if I was at the house, I'd probably just be watching like Netflix and not getting paid for it. So I just rationalize in my mind. I'm like, you can be either sitting at the house making no money, or you can be out here grinding and making some money. So I just usually stay out here till I get tired, or if I have something I gotta do. Since I'm not in school right now, that's why I have a lot more time to work. And I'm working now, but in the next few months, I'm going to be transitioning, hopefully, over into my pastry business and really focusing on it. I haven't been focusing on it because I know that I need to get certain things in order. Let me see, this is 570 Culver City Chick-fil-A. I don't feel like doing that. Certain days, I just don't feel like really getting out the car. And if I'm going to get out the car, let it be for a good amount of money, not anything like less than $8. I'm tired today. I really need to get some rest. But yeah, I'm going to be transitioning into my pastry business and really trying to focus on it and make it grow. I haven't been focusing on it too much because I was doing too much. I'm like working over here, doing rideshare, and then trying to do my pastry business. I'm like, when do I get to sleep? It's just too much and no one's helping. So in the next few months, I'll transition over there because that's really what I want to be working on. $10. All right, we could do that for $10. I guess I will get out the car for $10. We're gonna go to Takoya. I know where that is. It's like an organic uh, Mexican restaurant. Oh my God, do you guys see that billboard? Paddington in Peru. Oh my God, I haven't heard of Paddington Bear for ages. That would be so fun to take my grandsons to.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on South Campus Center Drive using the left 2 lanes.
What is this car doing? Does it not see us trying to get over? If you guys do not know about my pastry business, it's
Turn
called
left on South Campus Center Drive.
It's called Spices Bizarre Fun Treats. Look it up. It's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. It started off with my divorce party planner TV show and like branched off because I know there's a niche for like divorce cakes, divorce cupcakes. And then I also have like fantasy pastries as well, and like horror cult. Not cult like where I'm worshiping the devil. Cult means like a group of fans that really like horror films. Just like people like fantasy films or comedy films. We are not devil worshiping. I just have to clarify, and it's sad that I really have to clarify. Some people will just hear the word cult and run with it, which is insane to me. They're looking for something negative sometimes.
Just ahead, make a U-turn to stay on South Campus Center Drive.
I'm out here in Los Angeles, and so that's why I have horror cult pastries, because there's a lot of young people and like people even my age who love like the Addams Family and the Munsters and all these different horror films that we grew up watching. My grandmother loved horror films, and she's not a witch or a devil worshiper. She just liked the mystery of horror.
Make a U-turn to
TV
stay on South
shows.
Campus Center Drive, then pick up on the right.
And a lot of the horror films like had some really nice outfits and scenery in it. So they're really like a big spectacle back in the day.
Pick up on the right.
All right, I'm going to just run in here and grab this. I don't feel like taking down the cell phone, so I'll be right back. You guys can be I Spy for the streets while I'm grabbing the food. Turn on the hazard light. No one runs into this. That car won't look like the car in front of me. Hey you guys, so we got a delivery, and I believe I prefer houses for the most part. Although I don't like the houses that are extremely dark. I remember once I went to a house like in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh god, there's not one freaking light. That was scary as can be. Otherwise, I like houses because we don't have to go like searching for apartments that take like 30 minutes just to find them. Oh, that's so annoying. Hopefully this is a house with no issues. It's only 2.5 miles away. It's like a $10 order for 10 minutes, so that's fairly decent.
Just ahead, turn left on West Jefferson Boulevard using the left 2 lanes.
See, getting down, I got my little steps in.
Turn left on West Jefferson Boulevard.
I didn't really want to. I'm tired, but it felt good. I feel actually, even though I complain about exercising, usually once I get to doing it, I feel better. My body needs to burn calories off. I don't need to just have them stored on me, gaining all this weight. I just get lazy sometimes. All right, I'm gonna put my tablet on. My tablet keeps me entertained. What are some of your favorite shows to watch?
of stalking and violence against a series of young, attractive women as far back as 2003.
Yes, I am Paul. One of 9 personalities.
Oh, God.
I have all memories of others, and none of the others have mine.
In 2015,
9
he was
personalities.
deported from the United States after stalking a former girlfriend, TV reporter Ann Keel.
Oh,
A year
hell no.
later, he was charged with assaulting his then wife, Samantha Rigby. A Brisbane psychologist who saw him 17 times diagnosed him with borderline personality disorder and as suicidal. But he said he had not lost his ability to understand right from wrong.
I'm a psychopath at times. Other times, oh,
I don't think he was intending on me surviving, but I think he wanted me to be unrecognizable. I can't really think about it because I just can't fathom how someone would feel that way about someone else.
Crazy.
For Angela, survival has given her a new sense of purpose. I feel like I didn't die for a reason, and that I now
Hey, girl.
make as much of a difference.
I'm doing rideshare and deliveries. I went to a birthday party earlier. I'm listening to ID, this stalker dude.
The scars remain.
I think I have a real stalker. I was telling my friends. You tell me, do you think this is a stalker? Did I share this story with you? So, where I live, there's security guards there. So one security guard gave me a ride to my house before, which was cool as a young one. And then there's this other one, like once I was walking home late at night, you see I come home late at night, and he asked what my name was, and I thought it was the young dude at first. I had no idea it's a different dude. So I give him my name, so now he freaking knows my name. So like yesterday and the day before, the older security guard, I'm coming home. I don't see this dude at all. I go to my car. I'm like getting out. I look, and there he is by my damn car
In a quarter mile,
on his
turn left
golf
on Lincoln
cart,
Boulevard using the left 2 lanes.
asking me if I want to ride to my house. I'm like, no. So I thought that was it. And like he was missing for a day, and I was thinking maybe he has a day off. So last night I come home. I'm on the phone with my girlfriend. She's on the speaker. I did not. You know how you usually get those vibes that someone's there? I had no clue at all. I look behind me, and there's this fool with the fucking golf cart again, and asked me if I'm on the phone with my friends. So I'm like, I'm not even trying to pay him no attention on purpose. So he's like pointing like for me to like go on the golf cart, and I said no, and I like scrunched up my face. I didn't want to look like a total bitch, but at the same point, it's like it was needed, so he'll leave me the fuck alone. I just think that's weird. Like he's obviously watching when I come in and follows me to the freaking parking garage. Do you think that's weird? Am I like tripping? Am I too sensitive, or
in a quarter mile, turn right on West Bluff Creek Drive.
does that not like give off stalker vibes? Like, is that normal for security? I've been telling like my sister. I called her up last night. I told my other girlfriend, and then my second girlfriend too. Let me know what you think about that. But I don't know if he's trying to be helpful, but I'm like, does he do that to everybody? I highly doubt that he sees or follows people's cars into the parking garage and asks them if they want a ride to their car. I mean, a ride to their house. And then today I turn on my freaking ID channel. Coincidentally, it's on about a stalker, and I had did not look that up, didn't search it. It just happened to be a stalker as well. I'm like, oh my God. Like my aunt says, there's no coincidences in life. Maybe this is a real life stalker dude or something.
Just ahead, turn left on Lincoln Boulevard.
Would you be weirded out by that? Like if you come home and this dude like is standing by your damn car? Like, he must notice, like, he recognizes my damn car.
Turn
That
left
to me
on Lincoln
already is
Boulevard.
weird enough. There's like at least like a couple hundred cars. I don't know how many cars down there, but there's a lot of cars. And for you to recognize my car and be standing out there is wild to me. I hope to God he doesn't pull up on me. I'm almost to the point where I like have to send the manager an email just so she's aware of what's going on. Let me see. I'm gonna make it right. Manchester. Oh, I'm dropping off food. I thought I was gonna go pick somebody up. But yeah, when you get time, hopefully you listen to that conversation. Let me know what you think.
I don't have a problem to be right and won't be true. But Angela begins a new life. I'm determined to make something positive come out of this. Forget what you've heard. Anyone can sell literally thousands of books every month on Amazon without.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on West Manchester Avenue using the right lane.
My friend Alex Kaplow, and it allows him to sell 5 figures worth of these books every single month, almost completely on autopilot. It's funny, most people never had any aspirations of being an author, but with this system, you don't have to write a single word. In fact, I learned about these particular types of products that you can sell on Amazon that has 70% margins, that never breaks when it ships, that you can ship for free, and it's virtually completely automated. And you can sell again and again without having to buy more inventory.
Turn right on West Manchester Avenue.
Ebooks and audiobooks. And you know what I discovered? As well as the massive margins, the competition is
That beach pizza place right there, they get a lot of orders. I've never ate there before though.
Not only do you not need to write the books or narrate the audiobooks yourself, you don't even necessarily have to pay anyone else to do it. There's a couple of little hacks where you can sell stuff using completely.
Oh, it said a house, but it's an apartment. Oh my God.
All of this and more.
Meet at 7250.
Upcoming income workshop, completely free to attend, and he'll walk you through step by step exactly how he manages to build such a lucrative income stream. And it
Hi. Okay, good. They're coming out. Let me see her comments. She just got off her live. Well, at least she stopped in. If anyone's watching, make sure and follow Valentine's. Alright, let me grab this food. Hi, Ferrucci. Okay. There you go. Have a good night. Yeah, if anyone watches, make sure and follow Valentine's Cruises. Wow. $16. Alright, we about to do this.
Head to your pickup at 8405 Regis Way.
Oh, we're picking up a cat or a dog now. Tonight it's like on fire, like back to back. Thank God. Although I really wanted to go home and lay down. Might as well make my money till I. Okay. And it's going to Santa Monica. Santa Monica's down the street.
Turn right, then turn right on Rayford Drive.
I wonder if we're getting a cat or a dog. It's probably a dog. I would assume.
Turn right on Rayford Drive.
We're going to pick up a lady by the name of Teresa.
Turn right on West 85th Street.
This street is always difficult to cross. It wasn't too bad today, though. Thank goodness.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Regis Way.
If anyone's watching, you guys can do me a huge favor and like share my stream, post it on your Facebook or your Snapchat, your LinkedIn page. Doing so like brings in other people, like it makes other people. It expands my audience. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Your friends get to see me or meet me and see my journey of doing rideshare or food deliveries. Girl, did you hear my story about the stalker about where I live? I'm about to pick somebody up right now. 2 days in a
Turn
row.
left on Regis Way, then pick up Teresa on the left.
2 days in a row, the security guard has been right behind my damn car asking if I want a ride to my house, which I think is weird. I was wondering what other people thought, because maybe I'm too sensitive. Maybe he's trying to be helpful. But I highly doubt that he's following everybody else and asking them if they want a ride to their car. Is what I find peculiar. I do not like people like noticing when I come in and out.
Cassandra,
Hi there. How many people is there?
there's 3 people, 2 dogs.
Oh, can you guys sit in the back because I have stuff in the front?
Okay, we'll try.
Do you have enough room or not?
You want to put the dog in the trunk?
Ah! I don't know about that. Are your dogs really big or small?
I have one in my backpack right here, but this
Okay.
one's big.
Okay.
He'll be okay.
Or else we can move some junk around and try to put him in the front.
That's okay. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay. What kind of dogs do you have?
I have a little Yorkshire Terrier,
Cute.
and then this guy is an Australian Shepherd.
Oh, he is big. He's cute though.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Where are you guys going?
Just to Santa Monica.
Okay. Are you guys going home or are you guys going out?
Home.
Okay, gotcha.
We're at the end of the football game.
Oh, cool. I was driving people around earlier to the
Head to your pickup at 80.
some type of
Turn left on
fight.
West 83rd Street.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what kind of fight it's called, but
UFC.
Yeah, that one. UFC.
Turn left on West 83rd Street.
I'll move over as much as I can, Ace.
The big one.
Yeah. He's just a big nugget.
Cute.
And the little Yorkshire Terrier hates him. We're like, he's your brother.
How long have they been together?
6 years.
Oh, and they still hate each other?
No, Ace loves everybody. It's Regis, my little one, that hates everybody.
Probably gets stepped on. That's
Yeah.
why.
Cassandra, did I do the 2 stops properly? The first one is 1428 9th Street.
Let's see here.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
It's not out of the way at all.
Okay.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Lincoln Boulevard using the right lane.
You go to sleep.
That's fun. The dogs get to travel with you guys.
Well, we were at my best friend's to watch the football games, and we were drinking, so we thought it would be better to Uber.
Oh, and bring the dogs?
Uh-huh.
That is funny.
She has a dog. She's got a yard, so they were out fooling around.
Oh my God, I'm sure they had a good time.
Yes.
That's fun.
All of our arms hurt from throwing
Turn
the
right
ball
on Lincoln
to the
Boulevard.
big dog.
You guys got your exercise in too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say, that having dogs is really good exercise.
It is. Well, it's so good mentally.
Oh, good. Therapy, huh?
Yep.
Therapeutic. I went to a birthday party earlier. Like 2 ladies had a birthday party together.
And how old were they?
Their party's called Almost 50. I think they both turned 49.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh. It was fun. They did like poetry. We had a beautiful cake. It was nice.
Oh, that's lovely.
Mm-hmm. It was all the way in Long Beach, though.
Oh. And then did you start driving right after?
Yeah, I actually picked up a couple customers on my way there, and then customers on my way out.
Okay, that worked out.
Yeah, I could have stayed longer because they were going to do dancing, but Long Beach's parking is horrible, and it said I only had 2 hours. I didn't want to risk getting a ticket, so I was like, I'm going to just leave.
Oh, yeah. How many hours do you drive a day?
It varies. It just depends on, like, what I got going on.
Yeah.
Like today, like, see, I went and did something else. And then some days I do acting.
Oh.
And I went to film school, so I have my own projects that I try to work on.
Ah.
I do notary and paralegal degree. I have like
wow.
And a small pastry business. So it just
just
depends on what I got going on.
It sounds like you have an awful lot going on.
Yeah, but I'm hopefully going to shift and start focusing on my pastry business is what I'd like to do.
Oh gosh.
And my film projects. But
I was in France for the first time in my life in May.
No.
And those pastries, they make me want to cry. Do you specialize in anything?
Mine are not like French. I met a gentleman. He said he went to France to learn how to make French pastries. But I haven't tried them. Mine are just ordinary ones that have like unique shapes. Like my niche is like divorce cakes and divorce cupcakes.
Oh.
And then like horror cult, like the Addams Family and the Munsters and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Because divorce is kind of dark. And like fantasy characters.
Do not get Sandra's card.
I ran out. I usually do have cards on me. If you ever want to look it up, it's Spice's Bizarre Fun Treats.
Spice's Bizarre
Fun Treats.
Fun Treats.
Okay. Yeah.
And do you live on this side of town? Oh, that's good. So
Yeah.
at least you're staying close, because sometimes you can travel far, right?
Oh yeah, I've been to San Diego before, Palm Springs, Palmdale. I usually don't mind if it's early in the day because I'm alert and awake and everything,
Yeah.
and it makes the day go by fast.
Yeah. And then do you typically get rides back to LA after that, or are you stuck?
For the most part you can. Now it's not always guaranteed, but a lot of times you do.
Oh, that's good.
I sometimes go to Arizona or Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And I try to get customers going out there. It's only like 2 hours towards the end where you're like crossing the state line that you can't get anybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what type of acting did you do? Stage acting or movies?
Either one. Film, television.
Okay.
Taking some acting classes. The other day we were just on set for a show. What was it called? I'm trying to think what it's called. I have to think about it. But we filmed all the way in Simi Valley.
Oh yeah.
That was too much because I had to be there like 5:30 in the morning. It was a long day, like 10 hours.
Oh yeah.
Are you into entertainment as well?
No.
Okay.
I just watch.
Okay.
Kev, don't let me forget I have a bag in my hand.
I was supposed to be on the 9/11 show, like one of those rescue shows.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that.
There are a lot of shows that are new.
Yeah, that are coming out.
Not too long ago, I was in an episode of Dexter.
Ooh.
That crazy man with the red hair.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys get your dogs from?
My best friend who we just left rescued this one.
The small one? Okay.
And then big one we gave to our son for Christmas 6 years ago.
So the dogs came back to you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They hang out with me.
So the little one, why did your friend give the dog to you?
Because she was single and a hotshot attorney, and she was just having to put them in doggy daycare.
Okay.
All the time, and she said it wasn't fair to the dogs. So.
Aww.
And all my kids were not living at home for the first time, so my husband and I were empty nesters.
Okay.
And 5 weeks in, he was like, "You talk too much. I have to get you a dog. I'm going to get you Regis."
Aww. And your son, why did he give you his dog?
Oh no, he didn't. He's here. He's the one in the middle. He's the one we're dropping. We're dropping him off at his place with his dog.
Oh, okay.
He would never give up his dog.
I know, they're such great animals. And good protectors.
Yep, and this big one is such a love bug. Like, he's a great cuddler.
Oh, how cute.
My little one wants no part of cuddling, no part of hanging out. He's just a grumpy old man.
That is so funny. They have different personalities. There's a cute dog at the party today too, a little white one.
Oh yeah.
He reminds me kind of that show Benji from like
Oh yeah. Gosh.
a long time ago.
Gosh, that was so long ago. Yeah.
Mhm.
My little one's out like a light now, snoring.
They're babies.
Where did you say there was a big Sal's right now? Or Fat Sal's?
Down Washington.
Oh, right. That's the one that Matt went to on the way to our place last time.
What type of law does your best friend's practice?
Well, it used to be entertainment. Now she works for Google
Okay.
and does, she worked on YouTube for a while.
I
Now
love
she's
YouTube.
doing some AI stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My friend, he's an entertainment attorney too. He works for Sony.
Oh, she used to work for Sony.
Okay. YouTube, I've been to their studio before. That's a pretty cool place.
Yeah.
And Google, of course, it looks like it's a lot of fun as well. You have two sons or one?
Two sons and a daughter.
Okay. How old are they?
The boys are 27, they're twins.
Oh, wow.
And our daughter is 31.
Okay. My daughter's 27 as well.
Oh, and is she here?
Yeah, she lives out more towards Reseda area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, our daughter lives in New York.
Oh, wow. That's hard when having your children far away.
You know, it's not that hard because she's living her life and having a great time. And FaceTime's amazing.
Oh, yeah, FaceTime
You know?
helps a lot. That's
Yeah.
true.
If she would have gone to college before FaceTime, I would have been very, very sad. But and she's here an awful lot.
That's good. Do twins run in your family?
My grandmother was a twin.
Okay. I dated a twin.
Was he identical?
Yeah, they look pretty much the same. I never thought I'd date a twin. I was like, wow, what are the chances of that?
Interesting.
And they're like night and day. Like, are they pretty different? Your boys?
Yes.
Yeah. So crazy.
But it's like siblings, right? Like all siblings are different. So.
That's true.
So, Braga, did I hear you're coming over for Smash Burgers tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll be over
Okay.
That's all you had to say. Mention burger.
We got another football game tomorrow at noon.
Okay. That sounds fun.
Yep. And Smash Burgers.
Yeah, that's all you had to say, and they'll be there.
Can we do tater tots or do we have to do fries?
I'm always down for tots.
He's what? I know. All I have is just his butt on my thigh. You guys are taking all the weight of him. He's awful tough. I know Regis is actually snoring. Did Jared Goff play for the Rams before
Yeah.
Stafford got there?
Yeah, they kind of like switched.
Right.
Have you guys tried one of these cars yet, the Waymo?
Yes, I
Yeah?
took one home like 2 weeks ago.
What'd you think?
I thought it was great, except they don't slow down taking the turns.
Oh.
Yeah, depends on the line.
You're like, oh,
Oh.
slow your roll.
Oh, wow.
Did you hear about that guy who got stuck in one?
Yeah,
Oh.
going
Couldn't get
around in
anywhere.
circles.
Yeah, he was driving in circles. It wouldn't stop and he couldn't get out.
Oh, God. I heard that one ran into the little Coco.
Oh, really?
Did you
Coco
see
delivery
that?
guys?
Yeah,
Poor
the little Coco. The little other robot?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is the Tesla is the one that recorded it. So
Oh,
there's
really?
3 vehicles. yeah.
Three technologies there.
Yeah.
I love that little Coco.
I haven't used it yet. I want to use it so bad.
Oh yeah, it comes from one restaurant that we order from occasionally.
Oh,
It
so you
comes.
guys already got to try that as well?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then we see it on the street all the time. I'm like, hello, Coco.
That's my friend. Yeah, that's so cute.
Hello, Coco.
And I think the inventor is only 22, right?
Really?
Yeah, like the CEO, the creator of that. I think he went to USC.
Oh gosh.
And I had like one of his HR people in here. She's like, oh yeah, our CEO's like only 22 years old, and now it's like expanding, going internationally. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I'd have been focused
I
at
know.
20
Well,
something
I
years.
wish like some of the ideas that I would think of, I would put into work. But
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I had this? You know, and then I don't do anything about it.
Exactly.
Like, I invented Spanx, but I didn't do anything about it because I used to buy control top pantyhose,
Yeah, I remember those.
right? And then cut off the legs.
Yeah.
That's what
it.
Spanx is, right?
Yeah.
But did I take it the next step? No. And now
Yeah.
she's a billionaire.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's true. I've thought about stuff too, and I never put it out there because I'm like, I don't have the resources to do this.
Yeah. Hey, stop. We got 1 block. Let's go. 2 blocks. It's just the train's fault. Hey, stop. You pretty. You pretty boy.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on Santa Monica Boulevard using the right lane.
Can you take a right on Broadway,
Okay.
please?
Yeah,
Sure.
take a right on Broadway and then a left on 9th Street.
Okay.
I don't know why my Ubers always
Do that,
Yeah.
they go past your place, right?
it goes around.
Yeah. And this is 9th Street.
Turn left on 9th Street,
Okay.
then turn left.
And then he's like
Halfway up the block.
halfway up the block.
Okay.
On the left.
On the left. Okay.
Let's see.
Turn left, then arrive at your destination.
Up just a quarter.
Yeah, this is perfect. Right here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye,
You
Ryan.
got him?
Yeah.
We love you, Ryan. Bye, Ace Dog. See you, sweet boy.
Bye.
Bye, Ryan. I love you.
Call me in the morning, son.
Alright.
Got everything right? We're all just so tired.
I bet. I
Go
understand.
say hi to Cassandra.
Oh.
Say hi.
So cute.
Say hi.
A cute dog.
He's a good guy.
They are super cute.
You're a good guy, Luigi.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Cassandra.
Okay.
Head to your drop-off at 1109 20th Street.
Aw.
And it's nice that Ryan lives so close.
You guys are lucky.
Turn right on Santa Monica
it's
Boulevard.
literally like 12 blocks. 10 up and 2 over.
You guys didn't have a back house to put them back there?
No. We live in an apartment.
Okay. So you had to do it.
Yeah.
then. Well, I'm glad that he lives close by. That makes it so much easier. And it's nice that you guys get to do stuff together.
Yep. And he still likes hanging out with us.
That's awesome. I know, because my daughter is like, oh, I wish she did do stuff as me. I'm like the enemy.
I know. All our kids love hanging out with us.
That's so great. I don't know what I did
don't know
wrong.
if it's so great, Cassandra. It's expensive.
Gotta keep them fed, huh?
Yeah.
I know my other
They're like, we love hanging out with you because you take us to bars and restaurants and movies.
Heck yeah! That's the good stuff. It's better to have them close because there's so much craziness out in this world.
Exactly.
I'd rather pay the money. Shoot. You only live once.
Nobody's in Bledsoe's. I guess, is it late? 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock? 8:30. 8:30.
8:40. Got a crowd now.
That dog is so cute. Oh my gosh. Where did you meet your husband at?
At a bar in Philadelphia.
Okay, I've met a couple people. They said they met their partner at the bar. And I'm usually scared because I'm like, am I going to pick up an alcoholic at the bar? But
maybe. We were in college, though. I was 19.
Okay.
I didn't know any better.
She said maybe. That is so
we just had our 36th wedding anniversary.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
In a quarter mile, turn left on 20th Street using the left lane.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Now you know why he got me a dog after being alone with me for 5 weeks.
That is so funny. Did you guys meet in California or did you say another state?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, okay. That's far away.
Turn left on 20th Street. In a quarter mile, drop off Teresa.
Yes, drop off to me.
Kevin can stay. You can keep him.
Yeah, I'll tell you where we're going next to Thompson.
You guys are horrible. It always sounds like a drug drop-off too. Drop
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
I'm like, oh God, what am I doing here?
You can just go up to the stop sign there, Cassandra,
Uh-huh.
and just pull over to the right. We'll hop out.
Gotcha.
Plenty of room there at the stop sign.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Cassandra.
You're welcome.
Come on, Rachel.
Drop off Teresa.
Oh, there's another dog. You guys better be careful. At the
There's a lot of
end.
dogs
I'm
around
sure
here.
Regis knows them.
Yeah.
See, it's right there. Be careful.
Not that one.
Thank you. Here's a new one.
Yeah,
That
he's a
guy
new
is.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Thank
Get some
you.
rest. It's nice talking to you.
Both the bags. There we go.
I got Reg.
Okay.
Thank you, Cassandra.
Got your keys and everything?
Got everything.
Okay. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you later. They were so fun. Let's see here. Uh-oh, I think I went the wrong way.
Turn right on Washington Avenue.
On a roll tonight, just like back to back. That's what I'm used to doing, so like, thank goodness. Finally getting some customers on the weekend.
Just ahead, turn right on 23rd Street. Turn right on 23rd Street.
I'm drinking my apple cider vinegar, trying to lose some weight. It tastes
Just
way
ahead, pick up
better
Hannah on the left.
in hot water with salt, but just drinking like this is like kind of weird. But I'm trying to curb my appetite.
Pick up Hannah on the left.
Dr. Angela J has largely recovered physically, but emotionally, she's still fragile. Are you starting to feel stronger?
Yeah, sometimes I'll feel like I'm kind of moving on, and then the next week I might feel a bit down again, so it's a bit up and down.
Hi,
Hannah.
Thank you. You're welcome. Just you?
Yeah, just
Okay.
May I ask
Okay.
you about your
Solo ride.
scars?
Okay.
How are you?
I'm
Head
doing
to your
pretty good.
drop
How are
off at
you?
Busby's West.
Good. Being coerced into getting a drink.
Okay, good. So we can go enjoy yourself.
I know. I'm like, I guess it's a long weekend.
I know there's a lot of people all over.
In a quarter mile, turn
busy
left on
tonight.
Santa.
Yeah,
in a quarter
good.
mile,
It's
turn
good
left
here.
on Santa Monica
I'm happy
Boulevard.
some customers.
Good.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
It was so weird the last 2 weekends with the fires and everything. It was like everywhere felt so dead.
I know it really has been like dead for like the longest.
Yeah.
But I think also because of most of the what are they called, tourists went back home. I think during the summer is when we get hit really hard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What bar are you going to?
I'm going to Busby's, the sports bar.
Okay.
Watch some football.
Cool.
Turn left on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Do you know a lot of people there?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm meeting some friends there.
Okay, good.
Yeah, friends and boyfriend. So.
Okay.
But I was in sweatpants and they were like, "Are you coming?" And I was like, "Yeah." It's kind of nice to be in my sweats at 8 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah. Did you have to change or did you
I
stay?
did.
Okay. Okay.
Reluctantly.
I know. I'm like, I mostly have like casual clothes. I'm like,
Same.
especially since it's cold. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be freezing my behind off.
Getting dressed is so hard.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're young though, the 20-year-olds they could wear a dress all the time like it's nothing. I'm like, I'm freezing.
I know. I'm in my mid-20s and I'm like, I don't know how these girls still do it.
Oh, I know.
I'm always cold.
I remember giving up those high heels too. I think like at 25, I was like, it's over.
Yeah, no. Yeah, like I hit 25. I'm like, no, I don't want heels. I don't want mini skirts. I want jeans and
casual, so comfortable.
Yeah, big
more
jacket.
Yeah, it's crazy, but after saying, I'm like, oh my god, it's not worth it anymore.
No, not at all.
I know. I went to a party. I'm like, I don't know what today. I'm like, what am I gonna wear?
It's so like in my closet, it's like the weirdest mix of like professional work clothes and like sweats.
Yeah.
So trying to figure out what.
In a quarter mile, drop off Hannah on the right.
Work.
Yeah.
My couch. I'm like, oh, I don't know. But we make it work.
Okay.
Girls always figure it out.
Yeah. Especially after you have a drink, you really won't care.
I know. As long as my boyfriend loves me regardless of what I'm wearing.
Thank goodness. Yes.
Drop off Hannah on the right.
Oh, here we go, Busby.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too. Drive safe.
Thank you. Take care. You get all the tea in my ride shares over here. Almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:49 p.m. out here in Los Angeles. We're almost like at a certain amount. I'm not sure how long we want to stay out here tonight. Watch what I did. Oh, another one. Where is this at? Ooh, Pasadena, no. I don't, oh no. Pasadena to me is like far, and I don't like that part of town. It's like a bunch of old, quiet people. I don't like to travel too far at night because, like, say the car breaks down or something, and no one's going to come get me if I'm out far. Especially at nighttime. It's kind of dangerous, so no, I don't want to go too far. I had one, like, going back to Long Beach earlier. I'm like, no. Long Beach is like police central. That's why I always say no to Long Beach for the most part, unless I have to do some business there. I have a few friends there. I think I have like maybe 5 or 6 friends out in Long Beach. Those are like my real good friends, I guess. Except for BB. BB's all the way in Palmdale. My friends are like sprawled out. Where is this? This one isn't too bad.
Head to your pickup on South Bundy. Make a sharp left turn on South Bundy Drive.
Oh, damn. I hate when, oh man, it's right there. And there's no way that I can possibly get over to the left lane. So I'm going to have to bust a bitch somewhere. Bust a U-turn somewhere. She said she'll make a post something later. Let me see what she said. We'll make a post on my YouTube. Okay.
Just ahead, turn left on Granville Avenue.
I need a license plate that says like turn up
right
the
on
highway.
South Bundy Drive. Pick up Eliza on the left.
Hi, for Eliza?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to make it go all the way around.
Head to your drop
I
off
was
at
over
700
there, and
Bonsall
there was
Avenue.
like no way for me to come down. I was like,
Yeah, I
oh
was trying to
man.
make it go around.
Mhm. I can't see here. I don't know what this car is doing.
Turn left on West Olympic Boulevard.
I don't cover them up. They remind me what I've survived and what I've been through. And I will carry them forever. I have no choice. So I've chosen to think of them positively as much as possible. Angela's shocking experience has inspired her to join White Ribbon, the national campaign against domestic violence. It's serious hiking, guys. To raise awareness, she's training for White Ribbon's Trek for Respect, a week-long hike on the tough Larapinta Trail in the Northern Territory. I'm really looking forward to hopefully breaking a sweat and hopefully not too many tantrums along the way. Welcome. With Angela on the trek will be her dad, Steve, and her brother, Zach. You're a 19-year-old young man. Why is it important that you support White Ribbon?
It's actually men taking a stand, and I think that's very important, especially for, what happened with my sister.
It's so great to do something with Ange, and it's, it's like every day that I can spend with her is a gift. To do it with White Ribbon, and really you're out in what's a very sacred part of Australia.
Hey, Miss Tuesday, he's a trick. Yeah, jeez, good luck. 65K. She is casting a light on women's role, standing next to the men's role in this campaign, to talk about the issue of violence against women, to understand how it happens, and to better engage men in driving change so that we can prevent this from happening in the first place.
How old is this girl? This girl is 45. So yes, this is 45, and my body can do things today I could not even dream of as a child. Most of my life, I looked and felt decades older than my age, which is why I became obsessed with finding the answers to reclaim my youthfulness. I've tried everything from yoga, Pilates, Tai Chi, Qigong, dance, martial arts, going to the gym, doing high intensity, all kinds of training modalities as well as healing modalities, and nothing has ever given me the edge that I have been looking for. The gym left me feeling tighter and stiffer. Pilates machines as well as the gym machines were very limited in the range of motion and how far I could take my body, and yoga never brought me even close to the flexibility that I have always dreamed of having. So I abandoned everything that I've known in order to develop what became.
Angela hopes more men will stand up like her neighbour, Steve Wilden.
She's so brave, and I was channeling all the strength from her.
He tries to brush it off as anyone would do the same thing, but I know that's not true. It takes a special person to suspect something serious is happening.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on Connor Avenue using the right lane.
And to actually take action and to try to help that person.
Like Angela, it's taken Steve a while to recover.
I didn't sleep for 2 days.
Didn't eat much.
Yeah, nah, it's just didn't eat or sleep. Didn't even have a beer.
Which is not like you.
Nah. Yeah, it shook me around the first few days I'll tell you, yeah.
You know you're a hero, don't you?
I don't see it that way, no. I was just at the right place at the right time, and in my eyes, she's the hero, not me.
I think it's pretty impossible to come out of
Turn right on Connor Avenue.
and not try to find some sort of spirit spiritual meaning behind it. Somehow, this survivor is still full of hope for a family of her own. One day, I'd definitely love to have, that special partner that's
Using the right lane, turn right towards San Diego Freeway.
That day will make me feel better when I come home, and will hopefully take the lead with raising the children.
I'll be like an interrogator with the next person Angela goes out with.
Yes.
I'll be an interviewing panel.
Being out on the water, does it heal? I think so. I think the sea, the ocean, has a very powerful cleansing ability, and I think it kind of represents life in a way that some days that it's very rough and stormy, days it's very peaceful. I can't help but feel really open and peace whenever I'm on the beach. Angela still has her bad days, but it's been an astonishing recovery. Somehow, she's emerged stronger and more awake than ever was.
In a half-mile, take right exit 55 BC onto Wilshire Boulevard using the right lane.
You'll find more about Angela's story on our website and Facebook page. Stay on 7 now, and thank you for making us one of yours tonight.
Experience where just going along and not mostly running and irritated, frustrated, ultimately wanted to be able to be part of it because this was where getting the kids' relationship.
Take right exit 55 BC onto Wilshire Boulevard, then keep left.
Maybe it's simple tidbits that are going to change this, smoking or I need more of this.
Keep left toward Wilshire Boulevard West. In a quarter-mile, turn right on South Sepulveda Boulevard using the right lane.
I've spent a lifetime basically interviewing people to find out what are those triggers and once they're triggered, what's the fastest tool or strategy to get from where you are to where you want to be to close that gap. If you're interested in that, I want to make it
Turn right on South Sepulveda Boulevard.
a bit of travel, no commitment of money. It's just my intent. I've been doing this ever since COVID, once a year, just for a couple of days. I do a free seminar for people all over the world. And last year we had 1.1 million people join us.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on Constitution Avenue. Turn left on Constitution Avenue.
Going to work. My friend's buried over here. His app is over here. I was over here recently. Do you live here then? No? Okay. Do you come here often? Oh, okay, because he's over there.
So till then, I hope you set yourself up for a great year. I'll look forward to talking to you in January.
quarter-mile drop off Eliza on the right. Drop off Eliza on the right.
Could you drop me off further down this way? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, just let me know.
Towards the back. Yeah, just going down this way.
Okay.
Turn right on MacArthur Avenue.
It's right. Cold.
Oh, girl, no, I don't want you out here.
Yeah.
Just let me know where you want to go and I'll take you.
Thank you.
Just ahead, turn right to stay on MacArthur Avenue.
Is this Bonzo? Are we past that?
I think we might have passed it. Well, according to this, I think we just passed it.
Okay,
Let me see.
Thank you.
Are you sure? Let me know where you want me to take you.
I think further down.
Down here?
Yeah.
Okay, if not, I'll come back so you're not in the dark.
Right here is good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, thank you. It's just this building.
Okay.
I couldn't see either.
Okay. Have a good night. Be safe.
Thank you.
Take care. Make sure she gets in there okay. I love that they have this facility for the veterans, for like the homeless one. It's so huge too, like they have so much space to walk, which is really important for anybody. People need to walk. And this is like a nice part of land to walk on. My friend bodyguard is buried over here. I came and seen him like week or so ago. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks now. So here we are visiting him again in the middle of the night. His ashes, anyway. Hey, bodyguard, we came to visit you. Drive through. We miss you, my friend. So glad I know that you are close by. You are here with us. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you for being here for us. And it's nice to know that your services are right across the street. We love you, my friend. We love you, bodyguard. We miss you. If only he could see his services in the place where he's at. I'm sure it's much nicer and cleaner than where he was living before while he's alive. He used to be on all my lives too, in the comments section. Or doing his little tarot cards. His gypsy cards, not tarot cards, gypsy cards. He would correct us about that too.
Did you hear about this myth about RFK Jr.? They say that RFK Jr. is going to suppress the advancement of health. No, that's not true. RFK Jr. is going to expose become.
Oh my god, I need a back rub so bad. Oh. Yay, I got a tip right now. Thank you. Thank you, my customers. I love when I get tips out of nowhere. Tonight I'll go home early because I really am tired and I don't have caffeine and I really don't feel like drinking a coffee right now. And I had whey protein earlier and it was kind of gross. I didn't like it. I didn't like that. stuff that out. Kind of like a waste, but it didn't taste that great to me. That's probably why I have that way there. Okay, let's do this. Just a little one, but okay.
Using the right lane, turn right on West Pico Boulevard.
For, and they're not finding the right person. And I talk about this study that Barry Schwartz did. He wrote The Paradox of Choice, and he looked at the difference between maximizers and satisficers. And this applies to dating as much as anything else. But, you know, the way it doesn't apply, the way that you can look at it, the way he did in his study was, he said, look, if you go into a store and you want to get some jam, and they have 30 different varieties, most people just leave because they can't choose. They get anxious, they don't know what to pick. It's not like more is better. If you have two different choices, it's easy. You say, oh, I like this one, and you're really happy with it. The people who did choose from the 30, they're less happy because they're trying to maximize, and then when they taste it and they go home with it, they think, oh, I wonder what that other one would have tasted like. You know, because there were so many choices. The person who picked from one of the two is very happy with their choice. So if you look at the kind of dating analogy, it's like, I like to use in the book, I talk about a sweater. Say you want a sweater and you know exactly what you want. It needs to be this material so it's not itchy, this color looks good on you, this is the right size, this is the right price, this is the style you're looking for. You go into a store and you find it.
In a quarter mile, pick up Michelle on the right.
Be really happy that they found it and really enjoy it for a very long time. The maximizer will say, oh, I found this, but while I'm at the mall, I might as well just put this one, you know, back on the shelf, and I will go look at a few other stores to see if I can find something that's maybe a little, like the color is a little bit better, or the prices, maybe there's something on sale, or maybe there's something
pick up Michelle on the right.
Material, and they keep looking, and then they find something that's maybe slightly better in their mind, and they buy it. They're less happy with it because then it took them all this anxiety and energy to find it, and then they find it and they're always looking over their shoulder. Well, maybe there's another one, maybe there's a better one, maybe there's a different one, and the next time they're walking and they pass a store window, they think, oh, I should have gotten that one. So maximizers think that they're putting in all the research to find the thing that's going to make them happiest, but going through that process makes them unhappy, not only by going through that process, but when they get the thing that they decide on. So with dating, we want to be satisficers, which means we have very high standards. It's not like, oh, I'm satisfied, that's enough. It's like you're satisfied because your standards are very high, but you're not always looking over your shoulder to wonder what you're missing out on. You're not always in this state of FOMO.
Do you see a gender difference between satisficers and maximizers?
Again, it depends on the person. It really does. I mean, I think that when you look at the surveys in Maryham, women do tend to be maximizers more than men. But I think that men do have very high standards. But I think that men are also, like, after they get over the, oh, I need to be with a supermodel, and then they come back down to earth and they say, oh, I need to be with someone that I'm really attracted to, which is a different thing. They're much more holistic. Like, they ask the right questions. Who do I enjoy being with? And I think for women, there's so many different things. There, you know, in Maryham, I talk about the things that people said they wouldn't go on a second date with somebody.
For Michelle?
Yep, that's me.
Okay. Everybody there?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay.
1 minute.
Okay.
Just too cold.
It is.
Head to your drop off at 2445 South Barrington Avenue.
Okay, let's see here.
Just ahead, turn left on South Barrington Avenue.
Please use your seatbelt
Turn left on
for your
South
safety.
Barrington Avenue. Drop off Michelle on the right.
Is it here?
Yeah, it's right
Okay.
here.
Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Take care. Be safe because there's cars coming.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Woohoo! Another tip. Yes. My customers are so nice to me.
Over, and it was like he ordered tap water instead of sparkling water. He must be really cheap. You know, these assumptions that people make, like when they came by and said, which kind of water do you want? And maybe he's just accommodating. Maybe he just said, tap water's fine. Or, you know, he wore those kinds of shoes with that kind of belt. He doesn't have any fashion sense. There was one where somebody said, oh, he did this impression from Austin Powers, this movie. He did this impression, and it was really embarrassing, and I was so cringy. It was like, he was just nervous. He was on a first date, and he was trying to make you laugh. Why don't you go on a second date? And if he does something cringy on the second date, okay, then you know. But a lot of times on a first date, people are just really nervous. So if they did one thing, but the rest of the date was great, go on another date with them.
Do you think it's really that? Like in the case of the Austin Powers impression or whatever it was, is that really the truth? Was it really that, or is there something else going on in their psychology where they've got commitment issues, or you know, because I just think surely it can't be that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think when you really get down to it, you see that, you know, there are reasons that people will find something wrong with a partner if they are avoidant of intimacy. So you do see that. But also, I write about in Maybe You Should Talk to Someone, one of the patients that I write about is this young woman who I call Charlotte in the book. And Charlotte is somebody who is in her 20s. She's attractive and professionally successful and, you know, like a lovely person. But she keeps going after men who replicate her childhood. And she's not alone in that. Most of us, if we haven't really worked through whatever it was that we didn't get growing up or that we got too much of or not enough of, what happens is we end up seeking out the familiar. We end up, our subconscious has radar for people who are like the person that hurt us in childhood, because it's our experience of love. Even if it wasn't a positive experience, it's the only experience that we have had of love. And so the imprint that we have is, oh, that's love. So what happened for Charlotte was she would meet somebody and he would seem very different from her parents. Her mother was very depressed. Her father was very kind of either very present for her or then abandoning her. And he also drank too much and had alcohol issues. So she would find somebody, she would think, oh, this person's so from either of my parents. Then she'd get to know him and realize, oh, wow, he drinks a lot too. Didn't realize that. Except her subconscious did. Like she somehow had radar for that person, or this person yells a lot too, or this person's really inconsistent with me. They're either love bombing me or they're disappearing, and I never know where I stand with them. That was her experience of her father. So once she really kind of processed what happened with her family, she started going out with different kinds of people, meaning she started being attracted to different kinds of people. In that transition period, she was like, oh, I'm going out with this person, but I'm not, he seems really good for me, but I'm not really attracted to him. That was because she was still attracted to sort of the father and the mother, the different qualities, the victim-y mom and the unavailable mom, and then the dad who was kind of inconsistent with his availability and also his temper and his drinking. So it's interesting to see that she would date people just like that without realizing at first that she was choosing them. So I think that one thing that therapy can really do for people is to help you see, why is it that you're having trouble meeting someone? Why is it that you're having trouble once you're in relationship with someone, if you get that far, maintaining that relationship or finding someone who's good for you?
If you sat down with someone who had repeatedly made the choice to date and have one-night stands with people that were clearly going to hurt them or were clearly not going to cause back the next day, but they had this pattern of continually going for people that were clearly either not interested in them or saw them as like a one-night stand transaction. What would your assumption be about that individual's backstory?
You know, I hate to make assumptions, but I would say in general what I would probably find would be that this person is terrified of intimacy. This person doesn't feel that anybody will love them. They feel unlovable. They feel like nobody would want to be in a relationship with them. So it's, you can't fire me, I quit, right? So it's, I'm not even going to put myself in that position. I know this is going to be a one-night stand. I don't have any expectations. I'm empowered, right? This is the story they tell themselves is, I'm so empowered that I don't have to feel. I don't have to get attached. Look at me. I am above my feelings. But the thing is, they're really terrified of their feelings. They're terrified of being attached. They're terrified of seeing whether somebody can love them, because they're worried that they're going to get what's confirmed by somebody else, which would be the confirmation would be, oh look, I tried, I got attached to this person and they didn't reciprocate it, or we dated for a month and then they broke up with me. So see, that proves that I am unlovable. And that doesn't prove anything. It just proves that this person was not the right person for you.
Where would you start with trying to help somebody that was in that situation?
I would go straight to the question of lovability. I would go straight to the question of, you know, what would it be like to feel your feelings, and how terrifying is that for you? To feel attached to someone, how scary is that? To feel like they are the arbiter of your worth. And how can we switch that? So when you go on a date, it's not will they love me, but am I interested in them? Do I want to spend time with them? So it's not about am I going to be chosen, but I get to be the chooser. What is that like? Because that person has never been able to be the chooser. And yes, sometimes you will choose someone who doesn't reciprocate that, but you also get to choose someone. Sometimes you will choose someone will choose you, but you don't reciprocate that. So you just, so it's not, this person is not saying, whoever you go out with, they are not determining your worth. And you know what your worth is, no matter what happens. And I think you really have to work on the self-worth part and where the story came from, because we all come into therapy with narratives about ourselves. And there's stories that someone told us about ourselves. Either verbally they told us, like, you're not good enough, you're not this enough, you're not that enough, or they told us with their actions, like they weren't nurturing to you, they didn't love you in the way that you saw other kids being loved, and so you took in this story of, I must not be lovable.
Jumping back to something you said earlier, because I was thinking about this, the general disconnect amongst men and women these days. You used the word feminism earlier. There's been a lot of changes in society's expectations and views of the role of a man and a woman in a relationship, and more broadly in the workplace and society. And this has caused a lot of interesting dynamics that I think might be having an impact on people's expectations and their amount of satisfaction in dates. Some of the studies I was looking at ahead of your arrival today was one study that shows that 71% of people say it's very important for a man to be able to support family financially, to be a good husband or partner, but by comparison, only 32% say it's very important for a woman to do the same thing, and that's Pew Research survey. But also, another study that said, this is on Sage Journals, that men showed less attraction towards women who outsmarted them. And when you look at the changes in income and intellect, in 1980, women earned about 60% of what men did, but by 2020, that had risen to 83%. And there's obviously still issues with gender pay gaps and such, but what we're seeing here is the kind of macro trend is that women are more educated and have more money. The expectation that a man is going to be the provider in the household still persists, and men don't want to date, again speaking generally, according to some studies that show attraction preferences, women that outsmart them.
Right. So the interesting thing is that when people say, I want to have flexibility, meaning a lot of women will say this. I want to have, they'll say, I absolutely expect that I'm going to have a career, but I also don't want to be the sole provider for the family. And if they're really honest, a lot of women will say, I would like my husband to earn more than me. At the same time, more women are getting college degrees. more women are getting graduate degrees, more women are getting ahead of men in those areas, and so women will also say, and I want someone who's as educated as I am. But there aren't as many men, just number-wise. So if there are more women who are educated, meaning college, graduate school, than men, but those women want men who have those degrees, there's low inventory of men who have that. And so there's sort of a problem with that. And so what I really want to encourage people to do is when they're dating, and this is not about lowering your standards, it's about saying to women, there are lots of kinds of intelligence. So yes, you want to be with someone who is equally intelligent, but that doesn't mean that they have the same degrees that you have. Who do you want to talk to? Who do you have interesting conversations with?
Is this causing an issue for successful women that are over 30? I was reading an article, I think it was on the Washington Post, where a lady was interviewing another lady who'd written a book called, I think it's called like The Gender Gap or something, and they concluded that much of the reason why successful women above the age of 30 were struggling in dating is because of this issue that men don't want to be with a woman that is like better than them and is somewhat emasculating to a man. And so I've had lots of private conversations with very successful women. I know a lot of successful women that are very exceptional in relationships. But I've also got a small cohort of women that tell me that they're struggling in dating because they're too successful and men don't like it and are emasculated. Is that true?
I think there's this narrative in our culture that women who are successful are not finding men because they're focused.
I'm going home early tonight, you guys. Sometimes I stay up till 2 a.m., but tonight I'm tired. I just want to go home and rest. So I'm going to sign off. Thank you, everyone who stopped by, and thank you, everyone who's going to watch replay. Thank you to all my customers for the nice stories tonight. Thank you so much for the tips, the company. And I will see you guys again tomorrow, God willing.